We're going to have a very serious discussion today about scammers, and what's going on with scammers, what we can do about scammers, and just some pointers here. All over the world, worldwide, scammers are operating at this very moment. They have call centers. They have just from their home, what have you. And law enforcement tries to do things, but it's like a drop in the bucket, um, as opposed to what's actually going on. It's out of control, actually. But there are things we can do to keep ourselves safe. For example, if you get an email that says your iCloud is going away, whatever, if you don't contact us immediately, it's already expired. That's a scam. A lot of things in the sidebar, they're selling this anniversary 250-year bottle, whatever, that's decorated up, in the U.S. And that's a scam. Anything where the hand's moving like this, you see them moving like that, that's always a scam. If you click on a link and it says, oh, your computer's locked up, turn your computer off and reboot it. And then even though it says not to, then turn your computer off and reboot it, and it usually goes away. If it doesn't, you need to talk to a computer person. Don't rely on them because they're actually just out to get your wallet, pocketbook, what have you. They're just out to get into your bank account. That's all they're out for, and to empty it. There's sad stories where people have lost their entire life savings. Don't fall for the, oh gosh, you took all the money out of my account. Now you have to go secretly to the bank and get it because I'm going to lose my job. That's a scam. I just heard about a new scam on eBay where what they do is somebody sells like a gold coin. There's a guy he sold a gold coin. Well, he got an email saying, hey, this is so and so. Can you please instead send that to this address because my father's in the hospital is what he actually said in his little email. Well, that was a total lie, and they're just trying to get the money. An important part of this video is I'm going to tell you about these scammers. What they do is they act like they're sending pictures. They're saying, oh, this is me. And, send me some pictures of you. And they actually want compromising pictures. And when you send them, what they'll do is, and the teens and adults are doing as well, they will, then demand a large sum of money, $5,000, $10,000. And then they threaten, if you don't do it, I'm going to release it to all your family and friends. And they have the contacts because you've befriended them. Well, tell your teen to listen to this part. Do not interact with those people. Just tell your young teen to do this. Stop communicating with them, and your adults, your mother, father, whoever it might be, or you, if it's you. Just stop communicating with them. Don't ever send them money because it'll get them. They'll do it. They'll keep on getting you for money, and they'll empty your bank accounts. What they'll do. That's what they'll actually do. What to do is contact the police department, though. It may say contact IC3, and there is a method on IC3 to actually contact them and at least get a record of what they're trying to do. Importantly, contact somebody, let them know. And don't feel bad, though. Don't feel like you're stupid or anything like that. You're not stupid. What the problem is they're that sophisticated. I called the FBI one time, a little order taker there, I'll just say that. And he said, oh, well, if they're that dumb, I said, well, actually, it's that the scammers are that sophisticated. That's the problem we have now is that people think, oh, it's my fault, that I've done this. No, they know it. They know how to play the game. They know how to do it. And that's what they're doing is they're ripping off thousands of people. I mean, they're ripping off somebody just we're talking right now, undoubtedly. But here's the sad thing, though, is again, people commit suicide. Don't get yourself in that situation. Don't get yourself down in that little slump like that. Don't worry. You are not the only one that's ever been scammed by them. They know what they're doing. Tell somebody, though. Tell your mom and dad if you're a teen or young person or whoever, a family member, and confide in them. Let them know this is going on. And they're trying to scam you. And don't worry, you're not dumb. You're not stupid. It's just they're that sophisticated. They know what they're doing as far as how to do it. They always threaten people with things, and it motivates a lot of people. It shouldn't. It should not motivate people. But don't worry about it. Do your best. Stop contacting them first. Contact family member, somebody, your church, your minister, or somebody like that, or your imam, whoever, just to let them know, hey, this is going on. I'm getting scammed. And so they can actually help you deal with the problem instead of dealing alone. But don't ever think about ending your life because of that. There's too much. That's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, always. And you're not stupid. You're not dumb again. You just got, you got in with these scammers, and you just need to get away from them. Quit contacting them. Do not contact them back. Cut all contact with them, first of all. Also, then if they said they're going to release the pictures, just again, don't contact them, don't react, because they're going to move to the next victim, and I'm sorry, they will move to somebody else. And it's it's a never-ending cycle. But what I'm going to say is, though, if they did send the pictures, say they're AI. Just say they're AI because they are AI generated in a way anyway through electronics, if you think about it, no matter what. And then they are doing actual AI photographs and stuff of people and videos, which is just horrendous. Don't send the money. Just don't worry about it. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. It'll pass. It'll all pass. And you're not the first one, and you won't be the last one because they're successful in getting a lot of people to motivate them to send the money. So, but what to do is contact a family member or a person at school, at work, somebody that you can confide in, tell them what's going on. Contact the law enforcement, contact the police department. They're probably going to tell you to contact IC3, and which is the FBI site. And if anything, it puts a record about that person and their contact information. Save their contact information and all. And then for the information so the police and law enforcement can see what they do before you ever delete anything. But anyway, don't worry about it. You're not the first one. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. They just know what they're doing. So um, don't I just also recommend people don't buy anything online. If you see anything on the sidebars, I don't care how attractive it is, the little robot puppy that's fake, the little 250-year-old anniversary bottle that's fake, the picture of a woman that's scantily clad that wants you to click on there and go in there and look some more pictures of the sports figures and stuff that, where they're compromised or whatever. Those are all scams. And once you click on some of those things, they have links in there where it's going to actually try to take over your computer and they'll try to get into your accounts and stuff. Never save your passwords on your computer or your information. That's one of the ways that they get in to get, where it says, say, never save my passwords, never save them, because they can get in there. Once they get in there, they look at that and they get into any account they want to that you've saved the password on there. And you can learn and change it, delete it in your settings, your system settings. So anyway, but if you need me to come talk to your group, your schools, your church, your synagogue, your mosque, what have you, contact me directly or your community group, and we'll see what we can do. But it's a very serious situation that we all can do something about together, but we're stronger as one. As one together, working together, all of us together as one. And the thing is, you can do something about it. If we don't, we're losing too many people, and God forbid you have to hear somebody that just took their life, that you know of, and it's happened. I mean, I know there's probably maybe somebody watching now, and God be with you on that. But it's tragic. It's so tragic. These productive individuals that died. We had one that was in Michigan that was. They told him. He said, "I'm going to kill myself." They said, "Go ahead. You're already dead." And they were Nigerians. They extradited in the U.S. They got 15 years. Could have got 30. They probably won't be out in less than a couple of years, probably, which is terrible. And they had pity on them because they said their village had been bombed. Excuse me. I mean, you just took a human life. So the judge or the jury, it's probably a judge, let these two people have a 15-year sentence, could have got 30, which they should have a lot more than that, by the way. Don't ask me what it is, but I have a manifesto that tells you what I think needs to be done with these situations, because if we don't get hard on it, they're taking lives, unfortunately. But it's happening that way. Contact me if you want to, if you'd like to have me talk at your group. Also, if you want to support the channel, please do that. I'm trying to make this my life's work, to do this to the exclusion of everything else. So if you want to support me, you can. I do have another career I work in, but it would not pay all the bills for everything I want to do in this. Again, I want to be your unofficial Scamaway czar. If you'd like me to talk to your group, you can contact me down in the comment section and we'll go from there. But if you'd like to support the channel, you don't have to. If you don't have anything, it's fine. But if you can, it'll help. Again, I want to make this on a lot larger scale than what I'm doing now. So if you would do that, I'd appreciate it. But if you can or don't want to, it's fine. Don't worry about it. There's no cost of admission on any video that I'll ever do. But anyway, you take care.